the sky. I'm engulfed by warmth and darkness. I'm dead. This is the end, I thought. I was outside, jumping around in the wading pool.
Hey!
Bye, Mommy! See you next time on the Splash Channel!
When the sky went dark, this was the best. My mom told me to come inside because it looked like it was about to rain. On rainy summer days and you're 6, all you can do is crafts and watch TV. I wanted to watch Pokemon The Rise of Darkrai for the 5,000th time. My mom said she would put it on, but we had to watch the weather first. Stupid parents are always so interested in the weather for no reason. Only this time, there was a reason. A strong hurricane's leftovers, as my mom called them, were blowing straight towards our town. After watching Pokemon, it began to rain. And not just your run-of-the-mill rain, it was a torrential downpour, and it picked up fast. Then the first thunder shot through the sky and shook my body. Now, I didn't know much about the world at the time, and let's be honest here, I still don't, but I knew this was bad. I screamed and ran for the protection of my big, fat, orange blanket. It's common knowledge to any 6-year-old that nothing can hurt you under your blanket. With my little monkey stuffed animal, we hid through the claps of thunder that only seemed to get louder each time. I thought we were safe. We could just hide here until the storm was over. Then the power went out. Panic. There was no escape. I was never afraid of the dark as a kid, but it being dark at 1 o'clock p.m. was way too much for my little 6-year-old mind to handle. I ran down the stairs, almost falling down them. When I got to the living room, my mom was just calmly lighting a fire. How could someone be calm in a time like this? Just then another ungodly boom struck down from the sky, but in that time, with the thunder and the lightning, I chose to run to my mom. I wrapped my arms around her legs, probably just because she was closer. My mom tried to calm me down and it worked, only for a few seconds anyway. Then there was another boom of thunder. She told me to sit tight while she went and checked on my little brother Nate. My black lab Zoe came to comfort me. Oh yeah, Nate, I remembered. He had slept through the whole storm and will continue to sleep through it. I sat on the couch for a few minutes when I heard a loud knock at the door. "I'm coming," my mom shouted from upstairs. Why would anyone be at the door during a storm this bad? She approached the door and Zoe joined her. She opened the door to see our 10-year-old neighbor, Matthew, who was drenched and sniffling. "My mom's at work, and the power went out, and I got really scared, so can I come in?" That was it. If the rough and tough 10-year-old couldn't handle the storm, there was no way a 6-year-old could still be alive after it. My mom let him come in and dried him off with a towel. Just then, the loudest sound of the storm. But it wasn't thunder. It was the tree across the street. This tree was massive, and it had just fallen. After Matthew dried off a bit, he was completely normal, and he went to the window and started watching the storm. He seemed captivated as the raindrops slowly ran down the window. I went and watched too, but shortly after, a booming sound of thunder sounded through the window. I ducked under my window and hid, but he didn't. So I got back up. I stared at the window intently and waited for my enemy to strike once more. When it did, I didn't fall back down. I struck back. I watched the storm for a while after that, then went to the couch and fell asleep. When I woke, it was still raining. Not super hard, but it was raining. Matthew had long gone home and my mom was next to me. In the next 30 minutes, the storm was over. The sun had finally come out. And shortly after, our neighbor Cooper knocked on my door and told me to come outside. I went back outside and there I saw it, the tree that had fell during the storm. And I wasn't the only one to see it. All the other 6-year-olds on the block came to mourn the loss of the tree. And there we kind of just stared at it. Our neighbor Ben started to climb on it. The tree was oak and at least 100 feet tall. Not even 5 seconds after, Ben's twin brother Jack scaled the massive uprooted tree. And soon we all started climbing on it. I ran back and forth. It was like a playground in my front yard. I ran up to my mom. Mom! What?" she asked. "This is so cool," I replied. "Call the news. They have to see this. A tree fell down." "All right, honey," she said back to me with a hint of concern in her voice. We played on that tree for weeks until they took it away piece by piece. Even to this day, there is a crater, and albeit small, where that tree once stood.